The second day of the 2015 Coca-Cola Khaya Majola Cricket Week saw the players greeted with warm sunshine in the friendly city of Port Elizabeth. Once again, the format was time cricket, which would put the youngsters' skills to the test. Neath the shadow of the clock tower on the famed Pollock field at Grey High, Eastern Province squared off against Western Province. Some impressive bowling from Kyle Biddulph had Western Province in trouble early on, before a composed 78 from skipper Aaqil Ebrahim allowed Western Province to post 216. Eastern Province struggled from early on, losing regular wickets and were never really in it. A resistant 41 from Carl Jacobs was not enough, as Junaid Dawood rolled through the tail, picking up 3 wickets at the death. Eastern Province were dismissed for a paltry 88, handing Western Province a relatively comfortable first innings win.
Yeah, look, to me when I went in it was more about the graft, and I knew that time at the crease would make things easier towards the end, and putting myself into the grafting mode, I think I did okay to set the other guys up at the end, like Ryan Klein, who scored a 50 and got us to our 220 mark, which was a good enough total for the boys.
Free State managed to post an imposing 232 for 6 declared, batting first against KZN Coastal. A magnificent third wicket stand of 137 between Reynard van Tonder and Kevin Pretorius set the Free Staters up, with both batsmen passing 50. Neil Durrow wreaked some havoc up front, with KZN reeling at 26 for 4 heading into the drinks break. However, an unbroken stand of 131 between Sitabiso Zungu and Joel Vereen helped KZN finish on 157 for 4 before the match was declared a draw.
Ja, ek dink dit is 'n baie groot voorreg vir ons om hier so te kan wees en hier so te kan speel, en ja, dis daarom goeie kompetisie ook. Dit is lekker om jouself te meet teen die beste spanne wat jy is, spelers teen wie jy kan speel.
Northwest found themselves in some early trouble against Namibia before captain Vian Maritz helped steady the ship with a handsome 69 off 87 balls. However, a disciplined performance in the field from the Namibians saw Northwest restricted to 164 all out. Namibia managed to scrape themselves past the Northwest total to reach 167 before being dismissed. Northwest finished on 112 for 1 in their second innings, with Lawrence Steenkamp registering a half-century. However, it was Namibia who walked away with the honours and a first innings victory.
Well, obviously the wind's playing a big factor, I don't know, as you can hear. Pitches, we've played both our games on this ground, so it's been slow, very slow, ball staying low, wickets are turning, especially in the afternoon. But I found that the seam bowlers, the ball gets on better in the afternoon with the seam bowlers, but obviously it turns a lot more.
KZN Inland struggled along to a total of 146 all out in their match against a strong Gauteng lineup, with Connor McCurr taking 3 for 18. A patient 41 from Ethan Bosch, the standout in the Inland innings. In reply, David Small bowled well up front, accounting for 2 Gauteng batsmen. The disciplined inland attack kept the unofficial defending champs on the ropes all afternoon, with the match petering out to a draw. An unbeaten 20 off 144 balls from Wandile Makwetu helped Gauteng save the game, as they ended on 106 for 7.
It was really good. I mean, guys showed a lot of guts today. I mean, we came against a really tough Gauteng side, because we knew that they had plenty SA players, so I think the boys put in a really good effort to pull through with the draw today.
There were 4 other matches that took place on day 2. SWD and Northern Cape played out to an exciting draw in which there was nearly a win for both sides. Border and Limpopo put in a far better display on day 2 in their drawn encounter. Boland fell just 14 runs short of a first innings win in their drawn match against Easterns. A sporting first innings declaration in a desperate attempt to win the match for Northerns saw captain Willie Ludick awarded the Coca-Cola Hero of the Day in his team's surprise loss to a talented Mpumalanga team.
Well, obviously it's a bad position to get into firstly, but we decided to declare because obviously the longer we stay out there, the more time it takes, and we wanted to have enough overs to bowl them out. We'll take 5 wickets before the last hour, and maybe make it like a little Pro 20, have a go at the total, and maybe have a full result.
The third day of the Coca-Cola Khaya Majola Cricket Week will see the teams move into the exciting realm of T20 cricket. Expect big hits and tumbling sticks aplenty on day 3.